In the weeks before Christmas, all through the zoo, every critter was bustling. There was so much to do. The keepers sent Santa their final reports on all the zoo babies that had been such good sports.
Duncan was born here at the Houston Zoo on February 7th, around 2 a.m. in the morning. So it's a nice, bright, early day for all of us keepers. He weighed about 385 pounds, which is a little larger than average for an elephant baby, but he has a big mom and a big dad, so we always knew he was going to be a big boy. It actually took him about 7 hours to nurse, but once he got the hang of it, he was very enthusiastic and hasn't stopped since. But since he has started eating a little bit more solid food, he loves foods like hay, kale with his mom in the morning, and he really likes apple and banana. So he'll eat just about anything you put in front of him, but those are his favorites. One thing that we really love about Duncan is he's started to get very engaged in his training. He really enjoys working with our trainers, learning to do things like present his feet so we can check his feet when he's older, and present his ears so we can eventually draw blood from them, and open his mouth, which is where we put the treats. He really likes that. And we enjoy so much that he plays very well with his sister. They share a lot of toys, they wrestle a lot, and they get along really well, and he loves playing with her.
So we currently have 2 giraffe babies that were born this past year. Baridi is the slightly larger one. He was born on February 4th. And Camille is our tiniest one currently, and she was born on August 3rd. They definitely have been very well behaved this year. They both figured out how to shift in and out of the barn with their family really, really early. They're both very curious about people. They're already going up to our feeding platform so the public can get a chance to feed them periodically. They can't stay up there as long as the adults because they don't have as big of a tummy. They can't eat as much food. And Camille especially is very, very curious about people. From about 3 or 4 days old, she was coming over to check us out and lick our fingers if we were close enough where she could do so and stuff.
So we have 2 wonderful babies here. We have Ruby, who is 11 months old. She was born on New Year's Eve of 2013, and then we just had a new baby who was born on November 1st. And so Ruby was actually first Rupert. So it's really hard to tell the sex of the babies until they have their first physical exam, which is around a year old. So we don't know the sex of the new baby yet. But Ruby is being a wonderful sister, and she's just bouncing all over the place and very interested in the new baby, so it's been great to see the interaction between them. So Ruby, I think, just being an awesome big sister, and Amelia has been an amazing mom. The first baby was a big surprise, Ruby, so we didn't really know how she would do with it, and so she's been doing amazing with both of them, and not to mention Albert, who is typically a little bit aggressive, but he lets Ruby run up and just grab his face and play with him, and so she has him wrap around her finger, so they've all been very excellent together as a family.
These little guys have been good as can be, so they're hoping for something special tucked under the tree.
So Duncan loves to climb. So if he was going to ask Santa for anything, it would be more big toys to climb on. Big logs, big boomer balls, big palm trees, anything that he can climb on he loves, and he loves the pool. So pool toys are one of his favorite things as well.
They especially enjoy getting some food items. They like their food a lot, so they really like their alfalfa hay, and especially their carrots and yams are probably their favorite things. They do have some toys. A lot of the toys we use are puzzle feeders, and we give them some things to kind of chew on or to like rub up on and like brush themselves with so they can kind of scratch themselves when they want to as well.
They love toys, so they get Kongs and different things like that, different kind of puzzle feeders to put their little treats in. So they love figs, oatmeal, rice cereal, peanuts, anything like that. They love those things as treats used for training or just as an extra little reward.
From gift of grub to memberships, there's ways you can help. So come on, get crackin', don't sit on the shelf. If you'd like to play elf, here's what to do. Visit the website of your Houston Zoo. Now I gotta go and hang up my stockings. For the Holiday Magazine, I'm Stacee Hawkins.